Welcome
to our channel.
There, come here. Hi guys. Hi guys. Welcome. Welcome to our channel.
Land Rover, long wheelbase Land Rover, soft-top Land Rover, used in all theatres ever since the end of the war. Land Rovers are served everywhere with our military forces. And the little Daimler scout car there. It's an armoured driver's compartment, four-wheel drive vehicle that could be used on reconnaissance duties. A very, very useful vehicle indeed. German vehicle, the Kettenkraft Rad, half-track motorcycle. Very unusual machine, but one that the Germans did use in quite significant numbers. Some of you military modelling enthusiasts will realise that Tamiya made a 1/35 scale version of this. It's quite an unusual machine, but you could just imagine how useful these machines would be on the Eastern Front, Operation Barbarossa, when the German advance into Russia was held up in the winter of 1941, when the roads all just turned to mud. You could see how a machine like this would be extremely useful. See how it's quite a manoeuvrable machine, getting round the ring like that. No, but the harvest cart's often for the Jenny Lynn. Then we have a ridden Clydesdale following on behind that.
See the way the horse walk by.
Now we last saw the heavy horses working on the farms probably back in the 1960s, when the last of them were ousted by tractors and modern farm machinery. But up until then, the Clydesdale horse, the breed was developed, as the name suggests, in the Clyde Valley, and they really
Look at the horse
became
neck.
the prime mover on Scottish farms, and right down into England. The Northumberland area had probably more Clydesdales than Shire horses, which was the English heavy horse. But the Clydesdale was probably a better horse than the Shire. The Shire tended to be a little bit heavier. The Clydesdale probably put more power on the ground per pound of weight. And this one is pulling the harvest cart, which would be used to bring in sheaves from the cereal fields after they were bindered.
The tail is funny.
Sheaves would ripen in the stook and be loaded onto his harvest carts, and a great trail of them would be walked back from the field into the stack yard, where all the crop was built into round stacks to wait until they were all thrashed out in the winter months. And these horses probably worked from the late 1700s right through to the 1960s. They provided the power. There was cases of teams of oxen still being used during that period, and of course steam engines came into play in the 1840s. But really, the heavy horse was the main motive power source until tractors started to arrive around about the First World War, when the numbers of tractors started to come into the country. And ever since the First World War, when so many horses were requisitioned by the army for use in pulling supplies to the front, and They were taken across the channel in huge numbers. A great many never came home, whether they sadly were killed in action or whether they were just unfit to come back, or the just economics of it meant that they didn't come home. And the horse was in decline ever since then until they virtually died out in the 1960s. The odd horse was kept on many farms just for odd jobs, for cleaning potato crops and turnip crops and just odd carting jobs. But ever since then, the Clydesdale horse has gone into decline. But then, probably in the 1970s, a new breed of enthusiasts would come along, and they would breed horses, they would show horses, and they would use horses for play. They would use them for ploughing matches or going to shows with their implements and carts behind them. And that continued. And these enthusiasts sadly started to die out. And then in the last 20 years we've had a new range of enthusiasts come along to take the Clydesdale breed on further. And we now have Clydesdales being used for interested in heavy horses. There's a fantastic event due to be held up in the exhibition centre in Aberdeen in October, when they have a basically Royal Clydesdale show, and it's going to be a huge event with lots of Clydesdale horses and all the different afternoon. But we're going to have the pipe band to give us a wee musical break here. I'll give us a musical break.
Dancer. They're looking for dancer.
So they're looking for a cut, but I was just going to mention it. I hope you like our new layout to our field, the striped grass. That's a legacy of the Fife Show being here. This was the Fife Show car park. Something to do with being Celtic supporters around like that. So, just as well it's dry underfoot. But ladies and gentlemen, can I give you Cupar pipe band?
I'll take long. Yeah, you can.